Massive news. PlayStation has just officially announced that Jim Ryan is stepping down, looking to retire. Wow. He's out March of next year. Let's talk about what they've said. We're going to go right to the press release. This is nuts. New management structure of Sony Interactive Entertainment. Jim Ryan to retire next spring and Hiroki Totoki to assume interim CEO role while keeping his current role at Sony Group. This is the first time I'm reading this, but my immediate reaction is, look, regardless of how I've talked about Jim Ryan, there is no denying the massive success with the PlayStation 5, with how well the games have been selling on the platform, and just what he's managed to accomplish from a business perspective with the PlayStation brand. The fact that he is retiring is a big hit to PlayStation, and I have to imagine a surprise to the industry. I mean, it's a surprise to me today. Let's continue reading. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more. Sony Group Corporation and Sony Interactive Entertainment today announced that SIE President and CEO Jim Ryan made the decision. He has made the decision to retire in March 2024 after almost 30 years with the PlayStation business. To support Mr. Ryan in his transition, Sony Group Corporation President, COO, and CFO Hiroki Totoki will assume the role of chairman of SIE effective October 2023. Effective April 1st, 2024, Mr. Totoki will be appointed interim CEO of SIE while he continues his current role at Sony Group Corporation. Mr. Totoki will work closely with Sony Group Corporation Chairman and CEO Kenichiro Yoshida and the management team of SIE to help define the next chapter of PlayStation's future, including the succession of the SIE CEO role. So they are looking to fill this role, and this is a management restructuring. I find it really interesting the way that this is being presented. Obviously, I've already talked about how there's no denying the contributions that Jim Ryan has made to the PlayStation brand and Sony Interactive Entertainment. It's very surprising to say the least. I do wonder if this is a PR safe way to announce Jim Ryan's retirement or just good timing. There is a chance that he just wants to spend more time with his family and get out of at least this business. That makes sense. I have to wonder if there's any pressure there after all of the Call of Duty posturing and how bad it would be for PlayStation, and then being part of this very, very public trial with the FTC, and Sony potentially gave him an easy out. That's just a tinfoil hat theory. I don't know that's true. His legacy is definitely going to be remembered by the industry, to say the least, but it comes at a strange time. Microsoft's about to close on Activision Blizzard. Let's read on. Jim Ryan joined Sony Interactive Entertainment's Europe-based legal entity, Sony Interactive Entertainment Europe, SIE, which was then Sony Computer Entertainment Europe in 1994. Since then, he has held a number of senior positions at the company, including president of SIEE, head of global sales and marketing at SIE, and deputy president of SIE since January 2018, before being appointed SIE president and CEO. Comment from Kenichiro Yoshida. Jim Ryan has been an inspirational leader throughout his entire period with us, but never more so than in overseeing the launch of PlayStation 5 in the midst of the global COVID pandemic. That extraordinary achievement made by the entire SIE team has been steadily built on, and PlayStation 5 is on track to become SIE's most successful console yet. I'm immensely grateful to Jim for all his achievements. Respecting Jim's decision to finish his long career at Sony leaves me with an important decision regarding his succession, given the significance of the game and network services business. We have discussed intensely and have determined the new management structure. We aim to achieve Sony Group's further evolution and growth through bringing even greater success to the game and network services business. I just want to say right now, I am available. I am willing to take calls. Sorry, I'm just kidding. No, it's just astounding. I can't even wrap my brain around it. I never in a million years would have said, hey, Sony's probably going to announce Jim Ryan's leaving anytime soon. This is surprising to say the least. This is my natural, immediate reaction to this. This is very raw, but wow, what a reveal. I don't like, is it because console growth isn't going to be significant enough? Like they're selling the most PlayStation 5s? They're breaking like every record. It really just must be Jim Ryan stepping down. It'll be interesting to see if anything else comes of it beyond that, but just wow. Anyway, before I continue on, just one last thing on Jim Ryan. You know what? He would probably hit that subscribe button. He would hit that bell if he was watching right now. And if he was already subscribed, he would like. So you should do it too. Anyway, continuing on. Comment from Jim Ryan. After 30 years, I have made the decision to retire from SIE in March 2024. I've relished the opportunity to have a job I love in a very special company, working with great people and incredible partners. But I found it increasingly difficult to reconcile living in Europe and working in North America. I will leave having been privileged to work on products that have touched millions of lives across the world. PlayStation will always be a part of my life, and I feel more optimistic than ever about the future of SIE. I want to thank Yoshida-san for placing so much trust in me and being an incredibly sensitive and supportive leader. I mean, I think he spells it out there in black and white. He lives in Europe, but the business is in North America. That's a lot of travel. He's been flying all over the world for the last several years, trying to block the Activision merger, going to Brussels on a whim. And that takes a toll on a person. Like part of the reason that I opted to work from home, regardless of what happened, was because I want to be near my family. Like the reason that I love doing these YouTube videos and such is because I still have that outlet to have conversations with you. So if he's dealing with even a fraction of that, that makes absolute sense to me. You don't want to be doing that your whole life. He's been doing it for 30 years. So if that's why he's out, good for him. Good for him for refocusing on something that's going to work better for him in Europe. And obviously, the company's wishing him all the best, and I think everybody else should too. It's going to be very interesting to see who can come after Jim Ryan and what sort of contributions they're going to make in the near future. Let's continue on. Comment from Hiroki Totoki. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Jim Ryan for his outstanding achievements and contributions over his 30-year career at Sony, including the great success of launching the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation business managed by SIE is an essential part of Sony Group's entire business portfolio. I will work with Jim and the senior management team closely to ensure our continued success and further growth. I am also looking forward to creating the exciting future of PlayStation and the game industry together with everyone at SIE and its business partners. That's insane. To us, it feels like it's out of nowhere. It must have been planned for a very long time, but that's the long and the short of it. That's the whole press release. Obviously you can tell I just recorded this really quick, but that's my immediate reaction to it. Absolutely. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to make a separate video where we look at industry reactions to it. I can just check really quick, but this is all like happening in the moment. So I am shocked to put it mildly. Let's see if Schreier has alluded to any other information here. Yeah, no other information from Bloomberg. Bloomberg had this like a few minutes before it went up in official capacity, and I don't see anything else happening with the article. So let's make a separate one where we talk about industry reactions to this. Wow, absolutely shocking. You know what else is shocking? That you're not subscribed. So many people aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when my content goes live. If you're already subscribed, hit that like button. A big shout out to the members. Thank you, members, for supporting this channel. You know, every day when I'm on a roll and then I wait, some crazy thing happens. So thank you to the members for supporting this. I'm going to get out of here. Check out this video where Jim Ryan was crying about Call of Duty. Maybe. I don't even know what to link to. I'm just going to get out of here. Bye, everybody.